welcome back to another Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. This week, Ryan has decided to pick another bourbon that he likes, and we're going to do a review for it. So, Ryan, why don't you tell us what you picked?
So I decided for this Wet Your Whistle Wednesday to go with one of my, what I will say, top 3 favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all thanks to my good friend and other brother, Jackson out in Wyoming.
Oh, is this the one from Penis?
So this is Big Horn Bourbon Whiskey from Willie's Distillery in Enos.
Oh, Enos,
Montana.
Enos.
All right. It's an 80 proof.
I misunderstand it every time.
Yeah. It's an 80 proof.
Maybe because I have cock in the brain. Chicken cock.
It could be. Very well could be.
Which that one was pretty funny too when we did chicken cock.
It was.
So this is kind of ironic. This one's from Enos, which sounds like penis. And anyway,
I'm already slightly biased on this.
I am not slamming this. I just have a good time with the name of the fact that it's from a town that is very close to penis. And I like to say penis because remember playing the penis game when you're
Panisi, right? It's penis with an I.
Yeah,
okay?
It's Eddie Panisi.
Yeah, it's penis with an I.
That would have been pretty funny too if we would have done that one.
Right?
Maybe we'll do it next time. If we get Steve to come on again, we'll do that one for that. The Panisi.
Come on what?
Your face. Our podcast. If you haven't found out by now, we do a podcast with Mr. Steve Lemmy. Go ahead and go back a few episodes and find it. It's pretty hilarious, if we do say so ourselves.
My mic is dropping on its own.
Oh, it's got a limp problem.
Yeah, it's going away.
Oh no, you gotta tighten it up.
Come back.
You gotta tighten that little thing on the side.
Baby, come back.
We could do it all night long.
Baby, come back.
All right, so we do have glasses of the Big Horn, and I do agree with Ryan. This one is actually really fucking good. We've done it a few times, whether it was on the episode or not. We've already gone through an entire bottle before this one.
Yes.
So this is the second bottle from Big Willie's.
From Willie's.
I think it'd be funnier to call him Big Willie.
Big Horn. It's Big Horn.
Yeah, I know, but
Willie's got Big Horn.
But Big Willie would be funnier.
Well,
if they're looking for marketing ideas, Big Willie would be really fucking funny.
They already trademarked it.
Trademark, but let's smell it and let's have an idea of what we got going on here. I gotta be careful because sometimes my big nose dips in a little too deep, and I end up with it in my nose. I think girls probably complain about the same thing.
I don't really get a real heavy.
No, it's sweet though.
Heavy smell, it's a very, very good smell.
It's light on the nose. It's not very astringent.
I do get a little bit of a grapiness and nuttiness. Very, very faint.
Super faint on the grape.
Yeah.
Super faint.
But
it's like a wine.
Yeah. But let's see what we get with the
cheers from over here.
From over here.
Well, yeah, just go ahead and send them off. Send them on the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's smooth.
There's that nuttiness. There's
you are nutty.
If
to
I
me,
had my
there's
PhD, would that make me a nutty professor?
Yes. I have a PhD. Player hater degree.
I was
Don't hate the game.
I was going to go with PhDJ.
What's that?
What's
PhDJ?
Pretty horrible dad jokes.
Oh, I do have some pretty gnarly jokes. But I don't know. This one, it's very delicious, and it's raw form without putting a cube in it. I don't think it needs a cube, to be honest with you.
To be honest, I don't know that we've actually put a cube in this.
No, we have, but
have we?
Yeah. When we drank that other bottle, we definitely did both ways. We went both ways on that bottle. This one, it's got a smooth finish. It's not harsh. The aftertaste is smooth. It doesn't leave a nasty taste in your mouth like some of those cheaper bourbons that we've had in the past. And it doesn't smell like cheap leather. You know what I mean? It smells almost, and very fucking close to E.H. Taylor. Like super damn close. If I were to put the single barrel next to this and smell them, it would be damn near identical. We could do a blind smell test one of these times and do that. And then I'd be curious to see.
I kind of think it's like smell wise
Uh-huh.
in between the E.H. Taylor single barrel
Yeah.
and the Kentucky Owl Confiscated.
Mm.
Smell wise for me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. It's definitely a top tier bourbon. And thanks to Jackson, if he hadn't recommended this, we probably never would have tried it or even got an idea of what it would have tasted like.
We would have never been able to get it.
Yeah, that too.
Because you can't find it locally here.
Nope.
The only way you can get this, by the way, for anyone interested in this one after we do the review, is you have to go online and order it unless you're out, I guess, on the other side of the Rockies. Because this side of the Rockies, there's no stores that I'm aware of that carries it.
Yeah, this side of the Rockies, good luck.
And I will say this side of the Rockies, it does increase the price point. But for me,
it's worth it.
It's
definitely worth
obviously it's worth it because
it's definitely worth it.
I ordered 2 bottles the next time. So
and you got to sell one of those,
yeah,
to a buddy.
I gave it to a buddy.
You gifted it.
Yeah, I gifted it.
Same difference.
Well, you can't say I sold it.
I can say anything I want. Doesn't mean it's true.
You can't say that on here.
I can. It
Because
doesn't
then
mean
they
it's
could
true.
come after us later and be like, "Oh, you're selling
whatever."
bourbons."
I could say I have a 12-inch dick, but doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, but that's not the same as selling alcohol outside.
I sell my penis.
Okay.
Dick pics on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans is OnlyFans.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
you know,
See,
make a profit somehow.
That's legal.
Is it?
Yeah, that's legal. OnlyFans is legal.
I don't see how that is.
It's same as porn.
I'm waiting for them to figure out how to get them for tax evasion because they don't have like a 1099.
I think they actually do. We could talk about
EIN
that.
number.
We could talk about that, but I think they do.
I want to find somebody that's got a really lucrative OnlyFans and then get their perspective on how much they make. And you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck? Get back on task." But I'm making a loop here, okay? Because at some point, you know,
I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah, I know.
You're starting to take these trail rides.
It's your fault. But I do want to know what it entails because, you know, I got nice feet and I have nice genitals, so I think that I can make some good money. Just saying.
I mean, you could, and then you could retire early.
I know. And I'd be okay with that. I've got no shame.
Right,
so if someday my kid comes in and is like, "Hey, so this girl I'm dating, she says she's seen you on OnlyFans," I'm like, first of all, why does that girl know where I am?
Right. And second
of all, what's her name?
And how does she know it's me? How does she know it's me?
Yeah. No.
Well, she said she knows those toes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
yeah.
Because I do wear flip flops a lot.
Yeah.
So it's possible. It is possible.
Right.
Do we even want to throw an ice cube in this, or we just want to rock it with the no cube? And
I mean, I kind of feel like we're obligated.
I know, just to stand the fucking.
Let me go get the ice cube because I already know where my ratings stand for neat.
I know,
and
this is gonna be one of the higher ones, by the way. And for those of you that are curious, we do sell merchandise. If you want coasters, hats, cups, shirts. We've got different style hats. We've got 3-4 different style hats right now. You can reach us on bourbonsauced@gmail.com. If you want to suggest other bourbons, you can reach out also on the same email, bourbonsauced@gmail.com, or on our YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. The TikTok that we've got is actually bourbonsauced1, the number 1.
No underscore.
Yeah, no underscore. It's just straight in the line. Bourbonsauced1, no space, no underscore, no nothing, no funny business here. But if you guys want to subscribe, like, and share those to your friends, that would help us out here. And if anybody wants to sponsor us, we would be obliged to take any of your sponsorships, or if you have a bourbon that you want to sponsor, or a shirt that you want us to rock, or a hat that you want us to rock to help push your products, we'll do that too.
I'm all up for being a brand ambassador.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Brand ambassadors, I'm cool with it. We pushed Steve Lemmy's Rhino Dart for him on the one episode, and we continually try to post them on our Instagram whenever we get a chance to get a hold of some of that stuff. So
I mean, that's the least we could do for him coming on the podcast.
yeah, for sure. But now that we've got a cube,
oh my god,
it smells even smoother.
It's super and like it's like super engaged.
Yeah.
It's I just like want to keep my face in it.
It's like the best vagina you ever had. You want to keep your face in it?
I want to keep my face in it. Yeah.
Well, hopefully your mom and grandma aren't going to listen to this because they're going to be like, what the fuck?
If you're tagging me on Facebook, grandma's listening.
Oh, God.
She's listened to everything you've tagged me in on Facebook.
I feel bad for that lady. She's probably like, oh, my word.
She told Papa he couldn't watch it. She said your grandson gets randy.
Why would he not watch it? I feel like your grandfather would really enjoy it, though. You don't think so? You think he's more straight-laced than your grandma?
My grandma tolerates a lot more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't mean she tolerates a lot more.
Does Mammy?
No. Are you kidding me?
She is a church-going lady.
Are you kidding me? We would both be burning in hell.
I don't know about burning in hell, but she would definitely making us. She'd be making us say some Hail Marys for sure.
No, they don't do that. Baptists don't do Hail Marys.
No, that's just Catholic?
Catholics.
Oh, yeah. I thought Baptists do that too.
Come on now, you say a Hail Mary, it's like a damn PT exercise. Up, down,
I don't fucking know what Baptists do.
Spin around. Baptists, we just sing some songs and preachers preach and
sing some
hymns, and then we go home.
Well, either way, this tastes pretty damn good.
I haven't even put it in my mouth.
That's kind of like raisins.
Smelling it. That's the grapiness.
Yeah, I smell raisins. Craisins. That's what we call them. Craisin.
I'm just, can I have a moment of silence?
I smell a little bit leather in
You're
that.
interrupting my pleasure silence here.
You know what? Here, have that.
Oh, that just makes it better.
Yeah.
Now I just need a fire in here.
Yeah. Here, Ryan wants to lay back and have a moment. For those of you that are willing to allow.
I'm just, yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. This is definitely, yet again, going to be right there in my top 3.
It's pretty good. It's got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right? It's
top 3, baby. Top 3.
All day.
Hopefully people appreciate that.
All day.
It's good. I like it.
All right.
Let's do our boards.
It's time to go to the board.
To the boards.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's see what we score this, eh?
It's been a close-knit game all day. They've been batting the ball back and forth now.
Whoa, willy-nilly like. They're going to...
Which way will it go now?
Let's put it in a goal, will we? All right, let's see here. I'm basically going to give this an overall of 8. And I'm going to spoil that, so everybody knows it ahead of time.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
I think we should do a whole episode in just funny accents, so people be like, what in the actual fuck is these people doing? They're not even British, they're not Australian, they're not nothing. They're just Americans. They're fucking snotty Americans who have too much money to buy bourbon. We can't even afford clean water over here. And you're buying bourbon.
You're sounding like British.
I'm supposed to be British. I am British in that. That's the
They,
whole
they
point.
can afford water, okay? They
Not
can afford.
Not
They
the
can afford
people
the
that are
bloody
British
water.
that live over in Africa. And
Wait a minute. We're not. Oh, you're talking about colonization.
Yes, I'm talking about colonization, of course. What else do the British do other than colonize other people?
They haven't done that in, what, centuries?
I don't fucking know.
I can tell you what the British don't do. Go to the dentist.
Oof. Some people are gonna be pissed about that. I can't wait. I'm gonna hashtag British teeth in this, and then hashtag summer teeth.
What is that like? Summer got teeth?
Summer teeth here, summer teeth are there.
All right.
Yeah, summer teeth are gone. Summer teeth are missing.
So this one for my price point's going to be kind of weird.
How much was this per bottle? Like $50,
so
$60?
If you got it
Yeah.
out that way, it was going to run you about 50 to 55. Getting it here with shipping, it ended up being about $85.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's where my price point's going to be different,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I will admit this is probably the highest rating one that I have done that you own.
Yeah.
But then again, you do own an EH Taylor that I also like too. So,
And I own Kentucky Owl Confiscated. And I got Smoke Wagon. And I got Longhorn.
No, it's Long Branch, not Longhorn. Ding dong.
It might as well be. It should have been Longhorn.
The
When
only
McConaughey was on it.
The only Longhorn that we like is the one that beats Alabama.
Right.
Another zing for you, Bama fans. I'm not going to let you guys live it down all season.
Oh, I ain't either. I'm a Vols fan. Go Vols!
I'm just saying go
Win
blue.
or lose, I don't care. As
I
long as
hope
y'all lose.
Colorado gets to face them later on in the playoffs. I don't think
I
Alabama's
would
going
just
to make
rather
the
them not
playoffs.
even make it.
But I would like to see Colorado play them in the playoffs and then beat them. That'd be
Mm-hmm.
awesome.
Oh, that totally awesome.
Are you done scribbling yet?
I'm working on
You
it.
write as slow as a 3-year-old that is eating a can of paste.
I got it. Okay, I was talking. I can't multitask, all right?
Clearly.
Anybody who says you can multitask is full of shit because truth is you can't because your brain actually, there's a delay in the signaling.
That's not true. There's plenty of girls who can attest that I
they
can
can't multitask.
They know.
Nope.
They know by experience.
They actually cannot multitask. They can't. No. There's actually a delay between each signal, so you're not actually technically multitasking.
I can rub my belly and tap my head at the same time.
And
See
there's
this?
a delay.
There's no delay.
There is a delay.
There's no delay. It's the exact same speed.
No, there's a delay.
No, same speed.
There's a delay.
speed.
There's a delay.
No spotlight.
It's
on
you just don't notice. That's
Yeah, it's
how-
maybe like a
but there's still a delay. So
delay.
technically, you're not
I'm
actually
still
multitasking.
Doing two
Yeah,
things at
whatever.
once. I can chew gum and walk at the same time.
No,
Yes, I can.
no,
I can chew gum and run and do sprints.
nope. Because you're chewing in between steps.
No.
Yep, it's
False.
a thing. It's a thing.
Have you ever fart, sneezed, and coughed at the same time?
Yeah.
Did
The
you?
fart starts first.
You get the.
or
it's
the
like
sneeze
it's like when you
starts
take a
first.
snapshot on your phone.
Yeah,
That's what happens in your body when you do that.
yeah. It's like.
Anyway,
Was that about right?
it's pretty close.
All right.
For those of you curious, we are still reviewing the Big Horn. If you're joining us later, because you're tired
We're like
of
an hour in
yeah.
now at this point.
Well, it's only 18 minutes, but still, if you're
I
tired
was
of our
being
shenanigans,
facetious.
you are a sea
I'm
fish.
using my big words in my grammar, okay, and my vocabulary. I'm being a big boy, damn it.
You are a sea fish.
I do see fish and I eat fish,
I like seafood. I see
Yeah.
food and I eat it.
right?
That's right. So overall, what'd you give it?
Overall on neat, I gave it a 9.
I gave it an 8.
Yep. Overall on the rocks or ice, I gave it a 9.5.
I gave it an 8.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.
What did you give it on smell?
Well, I smelled it and
Yep.
I liked it. And I smelled it again and I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gave it a 7.
Yeah, so I gave it an 8.5 on
Yeah.
neat, and then obviously after my moment there in the woods with the crickets, I gave it a 9.5 on ice.
Yeah.
Taste,
I also gave it an 8.
8.5 on neat. I gave it, and if you don't know this movie, just look up what I'm about to quote. I gave it a 10, a fucking 10.
Whatever you say there, Billy Bob Thornton.
Nope. Drop off the Thornton. It's just Billy Bob.
I know it's Billy Bob.
Right?
But it's more fun to throw the Thornton on there because Billy Bob Thornton's a different person.
Yeah, but then that confuses the shit out of
I know,
people
but that's the
trying to
whole
Google
point
it.
when they're drinking and they're watching. You gotta throw them in through a loop. You
They're
know
like,
what I mean?
wait, Billy, I got the Billy Bob part, but
Oh,
you threw
goddamn.
Thornton, damn it. Now I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm confused. My brain ain't working right.
Tweeter, you might want to go get that checked out. Anyways,
shit.
drinkability, or no, share or not.
Oh, share's 100% share. And I put it in all caps because we didn't show our sign.
We didn't show our signs.
No.
Oh shit, we forgot to show our signs.
I put it share in all caps.
Yeah.
All caps.
You know what's
share.
funny is like when I do my camera, it's backwards. Oh no, it goes again. Says bye.
You done it again. Drinkability, I gave it a fucking 10.
Yeah, I gave it an 8.
I gave it a fucking 10.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do on price point?
I give it 9 across the board.
So,
because for me, if I were to be in Enos, Montana, and I were to be able to pick this up at a local store, 9.
Okay,
that's really fucking. It's a great price point for what you can get at a local liquor store out there in Montana. I think
in that region, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how many other stores in that region that it goes to, whether it's in South Dakota, North Dakota, how far it goes, how far the reach is. But say you're in Montana and you want a fucking delicious bourbon, I would go Big Horn. We do need to try their other ones that they got because they got a couple different ones.
I haven't seen any of their other bourbons. I know they got rye and stuff, so I don't know.
If
price
you guys
point.
would like to send us some of your bourbons there from Willie's Distillery, we would love to try yours and we'll do a review.
Mm-hmm. I know it's in Wyoming because Jackson picks it up.
Oh.
So.
Interesting.
So price point for me, I pulled a Dan. You went negative on one. I'm going above the scale. Price point, if it was available at cost like it is out there, it's an 11.
Oh, he cranked it up to 11.
Right? And current, because I have to mail it in, I give it a 9.
That's fair.
Right? Overall, I gave it a 9 and a 9.5.
Yeah. We're pretty close on that one. We both do like this one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fan favorite here in the household.
It's 100% top 3 for me.
I know you're very big on it. And get it? Big Horn, big on it.
Yeah. I mean, compared to the other ones that I've tried with Jackson, this is the one that I'm good on.
Yeah, and it's actually really delicious.
He did me proud on this one.
Yeah, he did do a good job. Not bad for a door kicker. No,
door kicker turned cowboy, by God.
Yeah, both are badass professions, by the way. For those of you that don't know how tough ranching is, Jackson's got some stories for you guys that he could put some of y'all to shame as far as his long ass days. And you guys thought it was rough in the military for fucking 12, 14-hour days wearing your gear. They ain't got shit on being a rancher. So,
hey, I need to make a conversation with some people and be like, hey, who wants to go be a cowboy for a couple of weeks?
We should fly out there for a week and fucking do some ranching and see how fucking rough that is. We'd have to let your mom watch the dogs, though.
Yeah, I know. She's the only person that could because Tank won't listen to nobody
I know.
else.
Tank don't listen to nobody.
No, Tank listens to Mimi.
Does he?
Yeah, because he knows if he don't listen to Mimi, Dad's going to get him. Like,
really?
100%. He's like, okay, Mimi spoke. Bye. I'm going back inside.
I know Thor listens to her real good.
Arnold said it blows his mind. Like, she speaks, and he's like, okay, I'm going.
It must be the scent. I don't know. It must be some, like, her pheromones that she gives off.
Could be.
Are probably close to the pheromones you give off.
Like, even my dad. Like, Dad would tell Tank something, and he'd be like...
Tank's an asshole.
Right? But Mom speaks, and Tank's like, damn it, Mimi. And he goes on.
So, overall, this was a really good experience. This is one of the better... This is one of the better bourbons that we put in our mouths. That's also what she said. I'd recommend it.
I recommend Willie's Distillery gets broader distribution so I can get this out here on a more regular.
Yeah, and for the Utes that don't know, we're in Tennessee and Kentucky area. So if you guys can
Mhm.
broaden your horizons, we'd appreciate you. We'd appreciate you so much. Thank you very much.
Don't worry. Once we finally make a trip out that way, we'll stop in and say hello.
What's that? I'll be your huckleberry. But he says huckberry,
Hey,
doesn't
fun fact. Actually, no.
he? He
so-
says he doesn't say huckleberry.
So, actually,
I thought it was huckberry.
so this is the thing: is it the way he says it? They still haven't. Like some people say that he said huckleberry,
Mm,
right? And then
I don't
some
think
people
so.
say he says huckberry, right?
I think it's huckberry.
No. So it actually, like, the real thing is huckberry, right?
Ha!
And it's actually
Suck it.
your huck bearer. Okay.
Oh, bearer.
Right?
Yeah, that's
so
it. Yeah.
because
Huck
so
bearer.
where he's from in
So he says huck
Georgia,
bearer.
right? So where he's from in Georgia,
Yeah. It's like pallbearer, but no.
but the huckberry, it's a plant, right? The pallbearers would wear those,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they were your huck bearer,
Right.
right? The way he said it in the movie, he said huckleberry,
Did he?
and it just stuck.
I thought it was huckberry. Just the way he
It's
says
the
it
way
sounds
he
like
says it.
huckle, but it's a huckberry.
Right. So it's huckbearer,
Mm.
but the way it came across was huckleberry, and it stuck and took off like wildfire.
The more you know, the more you
Yep.
know.
So I'll be your huckleberry is actually I'll be your huckberry
Or a
huckberry,
huckbearer.
right? And that's basically meaning I'll be your pallbearer.
Right. I mean, I'll
So
take you to your grave, buddy.
So when you really think about it, basically what Doc Holliday is saying is, yeah, I'll pack you on in.
He's basically saying fuck around and
Yep.
find out back in them days.
I'll take you on home is what he said.
And he was a quick shot.
He said, "Oh, amazing grace."
Thank God we don't sing on this thing.
Right?
People will be like, ooh.
Well, this is a podcast, not a sing along. So,
Although that would be kind of funny. Hmm. I had to think about that one. For those of you who don't know, we are Bourbon Sauce. You can find us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, TikTok. And you can email us at bourbonsauced@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram at www.instagram.com/bourbonsauce. You can find us on Spotify at Bourbon Sauce. You can find us on Apple at Bourbon Sauce. You can find us on TikTok at Bourbon Sauce 1. Because apparently somebody out there stole Bourbon Sauced.
All right, you know what? Fine. Basically, we're bourbon sauced 1, no underscore, because bourbon sauce required a birth date, but what it didn't stipulate is by putting the year that we were actually established, it made us a minor, and then we couldn't actually be a public content and distribute content and be visible.
Fucked it up.
So basically what happened is I'm having to wait 30 days to where I can go back in and create a second account, which would be the
Dumbass.
backup account, and it would be bourbon sauced.
You done fucked up, Bobby.
No, because you got to have a primary and a backup on
Why would you put
TikTok.
the date as 2023?
Because it asked for a birth date, so I put the establishment.
God, you
Right? You know, I was taking a stab in the dark.
not smart.
No, used to it
sometimes.
didn't matter. Used to it didn't matter. You could put whatever. So, but it didn't tell you till after the fact. Okay.
Did you?
Okay. So I
Okay.
deleted the account.
Oh,
but it
Jesus
takes-
Christ.
It's been gone. It takes 30 days to reset to use the username. So I went ahead and created Bourbon Sauced 1.
You should have just waited 30 days.
Why?
Because now it's going to look confusing and stupid.
No, it ain't. Almost all the big people on TikTok have 2 to 3 accounts.
Oh,
You know why?
We're not.
You know why? You know why? Because TikTok likes to block their accounts for saying
Yeah, but we're not
dumb
putting
shit.
cocks on there. Just chicken cocks.
Yeah, exactly. But they like to block them for saying shit. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
so that's why you gotta have backup accounts so people can find you
Yeah.
and interact with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So Bourbon Sauced 1 on TikTok.
Okay. Well, that's going to do it for us here at Bourbon Sauce. We thank you guys for joining us. Stay tuned for another Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, where we get a little saucy while we taste delicious bourbon. Sometimes it's not delicious, but either way, it's still bourbon. Until next time, get sauced and cheers.